Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy VI. Last time, we completed Sabin's story scenario, where we ended off finding a proper way of getting back to Narshe through South Figaro, which we assumed to be under the occupation of the Empire. But if we look at Locke's story, maybe something has changed, as he was supposed to go there. Locke has worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperial troops in South Figaro, but now he desperately needs to escape. Damn it! Gotta make tracks and get to Narshe. Surprised that worked. These guards give up early, but now we're in control of Locke. First things first, we got a few things during the Sabin story that I want to give to Locke. First things first, we're going to immediately give him the Genji glove, as we want him to be a dual wielder. The silver spectacles aren't needed really anymore, so let's give him the hyper wrist to increase his strength. I think that'll go over well. If we really need to give him anything that'll work with ailments, we can give him this fairy ring that'll prevent poison and darkness, which would be pretty good. He's got the green beret and the Kenpo-G equipped. Nice. Make sure he's in the front row. He is. Alright, perfect. We've got him set up. Let's look around a little bit here. South Figaro, last time we saw it, was a pretty peaceful place, but now no one's out in the streets, and there's Magitech armor all over the place. I would highly advise not messing with the armor, as even though we have been able to defeat them before, Locke isn't exactly the strongest character. Let's just try to play nice here. Rich people's homes have always had secret passages. You just have to search until you find a place where you can feel a draft. That's Duncan's wife. We know that Sabin was training under Duncan, so it seems like we have a sympathizer, and there's a save point underneath her house. So, we saw that save point the first time we went to South Figaro, and it's very important to note here too. A lot about what we saw in South Figaro the first time we were here is going to become very important as we try to navigate our way around without getting spotted by Imperials. So we have the item shop here if we really need to use it. I doubt we need it right now. Let's see what's inside this building first. Oh, this is the old man's shop who wanted this. This is the old man house who wanted cider. So he doesn't like talking to strangers, so you don't have cider. Alright, well, okay. We need to keep that in the back of our minds. My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town, but he said I'm only supposed to let merchants through here now. Okay, so, we need cider and potentially some way of getting past this kid. Okay, maybe the item shop has our answer. Stay away from those armored soldiers. They'll kill you just for talking to them. We have an active item shop here if we need to buy anything. I do not. Hello there, merchant. We saw you, giving cider to the old man when we were here previously. You're that infamous thief, Locke, aren't you? Ah, now that was just plain rude. I'm a treasure hunter, and don't you forget it. Oh, we're going into combat here against a merchant. Perfect. Well, I think we might as well prove that we are a treasure hunter and not one petty thief by not failing to take his stuff. Okay, Locke, come on. You're supposed to be good at this. Come on. Hey, Plumetat, by stealing his clothes. Here we go. They're a little tight, but the price was right. The price was nothing. Yeah, good luck running around here without any clothes on, bro. That's public indecency. You can get charged for that. Why do I always have to go and open my mouth? I don't know. And somehow magically you have your clothes back too. I guess Locke just duplicated it. You know, Locke, you aren't really beating the thief allegations here, but you know what? It's for the greater good, as some would say. We don't have any cider, but since this kid will let merchants pass, let's see if we can convince him. You're a merchant, right? Okay, go ahead. Stupid kid's always so gullible. I don't think Locke would say that. I would, though. Alright, we've already taken all the items here. There are still a few chests that we do not have here in South Figaro, so we'll need to be on the lookout for these as we perform espionage. Would this be considered espionage? I don't know, we're trying to escape the city. We have the weapons and armor shop here. We also have a guard. Okay, hang on. Let's go down here. That's Magitech armor. We don't want to worry about that. Hello there, sir? I'm not buying anything. Okay, well, at least they're not willing to attack me. But none of them seem to want to talk to me. I'm gonna avoid the Magitech armor, guys. Okay, well then I think our next point of action is weapon armor shop. Hello there, kiddo. Those low-ranking soldiers in green love to start fights, even though they never win. They're so slow, you can steal the clothes right off their backs. Oh, interesting. Keep that information in mind. Soldiers in the Imperial Army have different ranks. The ones in green are the low-ranking grunts. Huh, okay. What are the brown ones? Are they, like, second, I guess? They're second on the list? There's a lot more of them, so it seems like there's a lot less grunts than there are standard Imperials. Okay, so we heard about the grunts, so let's go ahead and deal with them. What are you doing here? Scram! Alright, we're going up against the cadets. Let's go ahead and steal his clothes. Or, come on, Locke, second time's the charm, I guess, but Locke, you really are not good at this. Got a potion, and his clothes. I like how the enemy's name changes from Imperial to birthday suit. This sprite work, even though it was never censored, at least not to my knowledge, they're in their birthday suit. So yeah, very much public indecency. And he's just gone. He actually scrammed. Unlike the other guy, he actually just was like, peace. Let's see here. We're gonna go. Let's go over here. Did we talk to this kid again? Nope. He's not gonna let the kid go through. So not gonna let the Imperial go through, isn't he? That idiot Kefka is about to invade Narsh. Oh, of course I know better than to call him that to his face. Yeah, I wouldn't either, especially after we've seen what he's done. Oh, is my shift up already? Great, I'll go take a break. Yes, shift is up. No, they got the Chocobo stable too? Damn. It's alright. We've already looked around here. Get back to your post. Okay, so next is the Relic and Inn shop. Okay. We can still purchase relics here. Sprint shoes, jeweled ring, which we haven't bought yet. I mean, is it worth it? I want one of every relic, so why not? If we look up here by the inn, we can actually stay in the occupied rooms. There's a merchant right there. If we go inside this tavern, it seems our famous lady general turned traitor. I heard they have her locked up somewhere in this town. Ah. Oh no, I'm late for my shift guarding the underground passage to the mansion. Oh well, better never than late. I heard there are 2 tunnels beneath the northern mansion. One leads to another house, and the other leads out of town. Well, that's good to know, especially since we're trying to get out of here. Let's go down to the basement here. We've got another merchant. Ooh, this is the guy that sells cider. Hey you, came to steal my cider, did you? You dirty little thief. Oh, you can see us through the ruse, huh? Oh, let's go ahead and steal his clothes. We want to steal his cider, too. Locke, okay, come on. Come on, buddy. Like, this is the 3rd time in a row that he's missed the first steal. Whatever. We stole his clothes, too. Yep, that's the main thing we're here for. A little tight, the price was right. There we go, we got him to flee. Is he just gonna be on the ground too? Nope, he's just gone. We're gonna take a cider. Now, we know exactly who we're gonna give that to. We can escape this pub, no questions asked. These guys are probably too drunk to realize that one guy came in out of the basement and another guy came out. It probably is a little too dangerous to talk to these guys now. So let's just try to safely navigate our way back to the kiddo who'll let us through. I like how I say safely navigate as I'm running through the town in a full sprint. Yeah, totally not raising any alarms here, Locke. Anyway, let's go over here and talk to the old man. Ah, cider. Secret passage? Well, yes, there is a tunnel from here out to the mansion out on the north end of town. Go downstairs and tell my grandson the password. It's, I forget. Okay? Alright, whatever. So, unfortunately, we don't really have any real leads on how we could find this password. So, I guess it's time for us just to guess. The password is... So, we have Rosebud here, which is actually a reference to Citizen Kane, probably. Which has the term Rosebud in there. So, we're gonna just assume that this isn't the right answer. Then we have Failure. That doesn't seem right either. I think the right answer is Courage. If you choose the wrong answer, your outfit changes and you get thrown out. And you gotta do this segment again. I'll show you the secret entrance. It is always Courage, so on replay throughs, you already know the password. You do have to do this segment in order to get the opportunity to tell him the secret password, but once you've got it done, you got it done. Go through the secret passage, which we did not see on our first trip through, but it does lead us to this big house. And we get to see a room that we actually have already explored. That's where we got the elixir from that clock, so we kind of have an idea of where we are. Okay, so let's head inside this big manor. There's no music, very ominous. The Imperial troops have turned this house into their headquarters. Thanks to our inside informant, this town fell with almost no resistance. Let's go upstairs. This is the mayor's house. There were also children over here to this first room, if I remember right. Let's go see what they're doing. Ah, these kids are driving me nuts. Can't they keep quiet for 2 minutes? Clang, clang. Yeah, he's still role-playing a Magitech armor. Wind the clock. Wind the clock. Oh, that was just a jump rope rhyme. So she was talking about General Leo, potentially? So maybe Leo set this whole thing up. Oh, what have I done? I betrayed my town to the Empire. All I could think about was the money. We did see that he was writing a letter to an unknown recipient when we were first coming here, and now we know exactly who he was writing to. You can also hear a bit of a breeze. We know that there's a hidden room down here. Let's go ahead and check it out. Now we're down here, where we grabbed a bunch of loot. Should we remove our disguise? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's walk around. I know I've seen her before. Wait a second. She's one of the Empire's generals. This is what happens to traitors. A Magitech knight forged by the Empire and tempered in battle. None have ever truly known the woman beneath the general's guise. Her name is Celeste. And we'll be keeping it like that. She's an interesting character, and we'll get to know her pretty well. So the mighty Celeste has fallen. Not as far as those who'd use their strength to oppress the weak. Quiet! Kefka's planning to poison every last man, woman, and child in the Kingdom of Doma. Shut up! Run that mouth of yours while you still can. Your execution's tomorrow. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir! I can stand guard for days without sleep. Excellent move there, Locke. Let's go inside. Hey there, buddy. Fast asleep. That's what I like to see. Should we do this? Sure, why not? Enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? And you are... Name's Locke. I'm with the Returners. You're a returner. I'm, or at least I was, General Celeste. Now I'm nothing but a traitor. Well, let's get going. You take me with you? No, I can barely walk. I'd never make it out of here. I appreciate it, but even if you got me out, you wouldn't be able to protect me. I'm better off waiting here for the executioner. At least that way I'll keep my pride. I'll protect you. Trust me, you'll be fine. Let's go. Wait. This soldier might have something on him that could help us get out of here. Oh, clever thinking there, Celeste. Let's see what he's got. There's a clock key in his pocket. Stealing is wrong. If anything, this episode has shown us that stealing has been nothing but fully beneficial to our cause. Let's take it. Old clock key. Or super... Back to sleep you go there, buddy. Alright, yeah, that's a good soldier. And they say the green ones are the grunts. Well, I think we're almost in the clear, huh? And we've gotten a new friend, Celeste. I think this is a decent place to stop for today. So, next time on Final Fantasy VI, we will make our complete escape out of South Figaro and make our way to Narsh. So, with that said, I'll see you soon.